You know, just when you think you've seen everything there is from Christopher Nolan, he goes and delivers a movie like this. Dunkirk, directed by Christopher Nolan, starring Fionn Whitehead, Cillian Murphy, Tom Hardy, and Harry Styles, amongst others. So Dunkirk is obviously a World War II movie set during the time where both the British Army and the French were stranded on the Dunkirk island. And here we have three strands of stories that go throughout this movie. We have one featuring a family and the guy's best friend on a boat. We have Tom Hardy's character in the air for more or less the entire movie in a Spitfire. And then we also have a separate storyline going on with the actual armies. And I'm going to say this right away, this is the movie's main downfall, is having all these separate storylines, as it's hard to follow a coherent plot. But the way this movie is shot, especially with its sequences, and there's one that I really can't give away, but just the way it's shot from like the bird's eye perspective and the way things are happening is just absolutely incredible to see. And the performances in this movie are all top-notch as well, even from Harry Styles, who has said this will be his one and only movie that he'll ever do. But if I'm honest, he's actually a very credible actor, and it would be interesting to see what he could do going forward, as it would probably be better than his pop career, but that's just my opinion. And as for some of these set pieces, and also it was nice for me, as my family kind of has a personal history to World War II because my granddad fought with the 300 Squadron, which thankfully, not to give much away, but that does get a mention in this movie, which was really nice for me personally. And as I've said before, the cinematography is really what makes this movie. And if you are going to see this, you have got to see this in IMAX, as it kind of begs for that kind of filmmaking and begs for the audience to kind of see it that way. And it has to be said that as well as Harry Styles giving a good performance, Cillian Murphy really gives this great performance as this war-torn, battle traumatized character, and you really feel for his story the most, despite what happens between him and one of the other younger characters, which I won't give away. Now, as I said, unfortunately this movie does fall short in terms of an actual coherent story or plot, but the story itself that it's trying to tell through these three separate threads do eventually all tie together and gets pretty easier to follow towards the end, I would say. And just some of the set pieces and some of the explosions that happen in this, you literally feel what's going on, and the cinema I saw it in was literally rumbling from all the sound effects going off. So yes, Dunkirk, while not as good as some of Christopher Nolan's other movies, it still packs a hell of a punch, both with its action set pieces, the explosions, and its acting in performances, particularly on the emotional side. So it's just a shame that, as I've said, that some of the story threads do let this movie down slightly. My final verdict is an 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching this, guys, as always. Now it's over to you, so feel free to comment below and tell me what your thoughts are on Dunkirk. And as always, guys, if you are new to my channel, feel free to click here to see more and subscribe, as I do make new videos as often as I can. And don't forget to click that bell so that you're always notified of whenever a future video is posted. And stay tuned, as coming over the next few days will be a special announcement trailer for a review of a movie that I've gone on record as saying that I will never do. But seeing as it's my 10th year of reviewing movies on YouTube, ever since I had my old Guitar God 645 channel, I figured it was time to give in to the fan requests and do this review for you guys. If you're wondering what it is, stay tuned for the trailer coming in the next few days. And as always, guys, I shall see you all on the next one, and take care.